Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be July favorites. So this month I don't have a ton of stuff, and sort of the second half of my video is going to be on more of a no makeup look that I have been using a lot this month because of travel and have really actually been loving. So let's go ahead and start out with the actual favorites for this month. And let's see, the first I want to start with is probably this guy. So this is the It Cosmetics CC Cream. Mine is in the shade Fair. They don't have a very wide selection or shade range in this product. I want to say there's 5 colors, and this is the lightest. And it is a little bit dark in the tube. When you blend it out and top it with a powder, it matches perfectly. The reason I love this so much, specifically for the month of July, is because of the 50 SPF sunscreen in it. I used this a lot. Let's see, I had my family reunion was early July. Our beach vacation was the first week in July or the second week in July. Anytime I was outdoors, let's see, for the July party, anytime I was outdoors, this is the foundation that I used, primarily for its light coverage and the sunscreen that it does have in it. It's not cakey, it's not super crazy full coverage. I really, really love this product, and it's definitely a favorite for this month. Let's see, one of the next products is this little guy, and this is the Mario Badishu Ceramide Herbal Eye Cream, and it looks like this. And if you open it, it's actually green in color, if you can see that, a very pale green. And it does smell very herbal. The reason I love this, if you can actually see how thick it is, but it's still very creamy. So I love using this. I can use this at night and in the morning. I don't usually go as heavy in the morning because I do wear it under like concealer under my eyes. But it works really well under concealer with a really light layer, and it really keeps my eyes hydrated in the evening as well when I use that. So I've been loving this little guy. And I'd actually never thought of trying the Mario Badishu eye creams before until a friend on here, Rochelle, got the, I want to say the glycolic one, and actually went in store expecting to get that one because of her thoughts on it. But I actually ended up liking this one better, like the texture of it, so I went with this one, and I'm really, really pleased with it. So let's see, another one is also very beachy and vacation-y. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade, I want to say it's just bronze. Or bronzer, I'm sorry. Every time I open this, I have to smell it because it smells like just the beach and smells like vacation and just sunshine and the summer, and it just makes me really, really happy. So it's just really pretty, really creamy and smooth bronzer. Like you can barely see it on my hand, on my finger. But when you blend it out onto your skin, it's just a perfect sun-kissed sort of shade, not too dark, not too yellow or orangey toned on my skin, which is wonderful. But I really have been loving this little guy the month of July. So the last little favorite that I have this month, again, I said it was a short month, is this. And I actually got this. It's the, oh boy, L'Occitane, I think it's like, or L'Occitane en Provence. And this is just a little perfume. So I was at the Orlando outlets sometime in July, one of the first weeks in July when I was on vacation with my boyfriend. And I wanted to stop into the store because I heard wonderful things. I have heard wonderful things about their products. And they had a cute little sample size where you could pick, I want to say it was like 5 things for $20, and then you also got a bag. None of the other things really stood out to me, so I didn't do the $20 deal with the bag. But when I was looking at the perfume, she was showing me there were 2 options, this one and another one. And when you smell this, you don't think, oh, that smells wonderful. But then when you put it on your skin and then you smell it and it sort of blends in with your chemistry, I guess, this stuff is amazing. I guess I could tell you what it's called. I'm going to put it on right now just so I can explain the smell. So the scent is jasmine and bergamot. And it's the yellow package. I guess it's the and perfume because on the bottle, that's all that it says. There's a little ampersand sign. Yeah, it doesn't even say on the bottom what it is. But this is the jasmine and bergamot. It's the yellow box. And it just has the perfect amount of like floral, but also warmth. And I have not been able to get over it. The one thing I will say is that it doesn't last very long on your skin. Like you can't really smell it at the very end of the day. And I wish it did last a little bit longer. But I have been loving this a ton this month. This came with me So this was the perfume I used all throughout vacation. This was the perfume I brought with me to the DC area when I was there for work, and I just loved it. It's a perfect travel size. I wish it had a spray. It's another qualm I have with it, but the scent alone makes up for those things. I love it so much. Okay, so the next thing I sort of want to go through as a favorite this month, again, is sort of a no makeup sort of fresh complexion sort of look, and I am wearing it today actually. I knew I had to go do some running around today, and I was having dinner with my boyfriend's family for his dad's birthday, and so I didn't want to put a whole lot on my face because I wanted to sort of give my face a break from makeup, which didn't happen. But I don't have a ton on my face today, and these are the products that I do have. So this is the look basically I have been using travel day, like when I've been leaving my home and going somewhere for travel, or if I just want, the bare minimum on my face to sort of look put together, but not like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. So the first things that I do would be concealers. So I usually use two. I use the Maybelline Fit Me sort of my T-zone area, and then a little bit on my cheeks, and then I put the Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade Fair Neutral under my eyes, and then I use, it's drying, I just cleaned it, my Real Technique sponge to blend everything together. When I fly on airplanes, I will say that I use my Smashbox, it's behind me, my primer water to give my skin a little bit more moisture because my skin does get really dry when I fly, and so I use that as well. But these little guys are sort of the base that I use on my face and then under my eyes. And then let's see, I just had it with like a translucent or a very light dusting of powder. And then this little guy over an eye primer will be my only eye color that I use, unless I want a little bit more definition, and then I can go in with like a neutral brown tone or even a bronzer, like the Formula Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. But this is the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee Single Shadow, and this just really brightens up my eye area. It makes me look a little bit more awake and, again, put together. And then I'll go on with this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil, and this is the shade Soft Brown. I want to say it's upside down. I was trying to read it. I want to say it's soft brown, but I don't think, again, it's soft brown. And this is not a shade that I would use on an everyday basis because it doesn't pack that much of a punch for my brows. But I do use it when I'm doing a very light makeup or minimal makeup sort of look because it really just makes everything look a little bit more even, a little bit more full and put together. Again, that's just it's my simple put together look, I guess. But I love this for that. I should have probably gone a little bit darker when I picked this color, but I do enjoy it for a very minimal makeup sort of look. And the last thing that I use is this little guy, and this is just a little sample of the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. So this is wonderful. So this basically can be used as a primer or alone, which is how I use it when I do sort of this no makeup look. Has the very same wand, I believe, as the They're Real Push-Up. No, sorry, They're Real, just the original They're Real mascara. But it is it's called Mink Brown, so it's a very soft color. But as you can see, it really adds definition and almost a depth to your lashes that you wouldn't have without any product on them at all. So I really, really love this for a little bit of length and definition and color without wanting to go full on very, very black mascara. But yeah, so that is, I'm actually thinking of doing a little tutorial on that look. Maybe next weekend when I plan to use those products again. But those are my favorites this month. So we have the It Cosmetics CC Cream, the Mario Badishu Ceramide Herbal Eye Cream, the Physicians Formula Bronzer, the L'Occitane perfume, and then that sort of no makeup look that I've been really, really using a lot this month for travel and just for easy running around town sort of looks. So if you have any questions about these products, please feel free to let me know down below. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.